Have you ever held on to something for years, waiting for the right moment to finally use it? A pair of shoes, a candle you never lit, a dress with the tag still hanging, quietly waiting in the back of your closet. Today, I want to tell you the story of Ava, a woman who bought a dress that she never wore, and what she discovered when she finally asked herself why. It was a late summer afternoon when Eva found the dress again. She was organizing her closet, folding winter scarves, donating a pair of shoes that had never fit quite right, when her hand brushed against something soft. There it was, still hidden under a plastic cover, the fabric untouched by time. The tag still attached. She had almost forgotten about it. She bought it 7 years ago. It was spontaneous, a moment of courage or hope, or maybe just an attempt to feel something beautiful again after so many months of surviving on autopilot. The dress was light, elegant, a soft rose gold shimmer with delicate lace. Feminine without being fragile, soft without being small. She remembered trying it on and twirling once in the mirror, just once, before carefully placing it at the very back of her closet. She had told herself, I'll wear it for something special. A dinner, maybe. A celebration. Something that would feel like enough. But the occasions never came. Or if they did, she never felt enough for them. There was always a reason to wait. Another 5 pounds. A more important event. Someone else's moment, never hers. And the dress waited. Quietly, like a part of her that believed she was never the occasion. Years passed. Seasons came and went. Life moved forward in practical shoes and muted colors, until that day when she finally looked at it again. And for the first time, she didn't feel guilty. She felt sad, not because she hadn't worn the dress, but because she had lived so much time believing she wasn't allowed to shine. She sat down on the edge of her bed, dress still in her hands, and whispered a truth she didn't even know she carried. I was waiting for permission to live. And with that, the silence in the room changed. It softened as if something inside her exhaled for the first time in years. She stood up, unzipped the dress, and let the fabric fall over her like it always should have. She looked at herself in the mirror. Older, yes. Softer, yes. More real than ever. And suddenly she knew you don't need a dinner party. You don't need an audience. You don't need someone to tell you you're worthy. You don't need a reason. You are the reason. You are the occasion. She didn't take the dress off. She wore it the rest of the afternoon, while folding laundry, answering emails, feeding the cat. She walked through her house like the woman she had always been, but had never allowed herself to be. She didn't wait for a perfect day. She made that day real by deciding she was enough for it. And maybe you're holding on to something too, not just a dress, but a dream, a side of yourself. An aliveness waiting for its right time. Let this be the moment. Not because life will suddenly give you permission, but because you no longer need it. Wear the dress, light the candle, take the picture. Dance alone, say the thing. You don't need to be smaller. You don't need to be ready. You just need to remember who you are and show up for her. If this story whispered something to your soul, take a breath and know you are the occasion. You always were. And if you'd like to walk this path with us, just subscribe to my Vessel of Light. Here, Your existence will never need permission.